this one? I should have named it. It's just like a live stream, right? All right. So this is actually day 29, which is the last day on that first cycle. Hey, microphone. This is day 29, which is the last day of the first 30-day cycle. Um, I didn't label it, but hey, now you know. Cool. So dope. We are pulling some things from the last day from day 28. So if you haven't done day 28 yet, you might want to take a look and see what that was. I've been having a lot of, I mean, I've been enjoying going through these fives because it's something I don't do, and it's challenging, and yeah, it's just super dope. So this is a lot of the same sticking. We're doing single strokes with accents up front. We're doing double strokes with accents on the right hand and then again on the left hand. So we're pulling from each of the uh, each of the examples that were presented in day 28. We're pulling to day 29. Now, like day 28, I am going to use a metronome as a reference, but probably not use a metronome because I didn't really get to do a lot of drumming today. So I'm gonna take it slow. This is kind of my warm up. So here we go. The first exercise, 16th notes, groups of four, right? We have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. We're putting the accent on the right hand. 1 E and then we're doing the accents on the right. We're doing double strokes and putting those accents just on the right hand hit. So. And if you have problems getting these differentials of accents, loud sounds and your softer sounds, you can revisit one of the first few, like just the intro that talks about the full stroke, because that's what you're doing here, full strokes. If I wanted to exaggerate it, right? So you can do the same thing with the left hand. I'm gonna kind of move on. This is actually, no. So this does a right hand lead or a dominant hand lead is what I'll call it. And it switches the same exercise starting with the right hand. Well, in my case, like right hand leading. And now I'm putting the accent on the left hand. Right? So, yeah, that's it. 1, 2. I'm being a little, I'm exaggerating a little bit with it, but that's the idea, right? Then the same thing. Dominant hand is leading the double strokes, right hand or left hand, however you roll, however you were born. It's pretty cool. So let's do it's right, left, right, left. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. double strokes. Not that I am a master of my double strokes, but to take it a little bit slower so that you can pay attention to that full stroke and find that space, especially with the left hand. One thing to, even though match grip is called match grip and they're supposed to match, always remember that your hands are different. So there might be little things that each hand does that helps it to execute a thing better than the other. And that's all I'll say about that. So a little slower. And here we go. Keeping my soft hand close to the head for the soft sounds and so on and so forth. So now it only shows those two examples, right? To give you kind of like where you're going. It wants you to also do the fives, those 16th note passes with the five in groups of five, and then also in groups of six. So in five, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to get acclimated to that and playing in five with or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, You know, it's so funny how many over the bar line things that I do naturally with odd numbers, but something as simple as just playing five, you know, is something that's not natural to my body at all. Again, it's something I don't do. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you want to add these things into your repertoire. At least use them for practice so that you're using your mind and, you know, you're kind of checking your brain, you know, from time to time, which can be helpful for, you know, new ideas or even just improving the way that you play. So that's, you know, I accept that. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to use it the same way as we did with the 16th notes. And we're going to do the, just accent the right hand. So this is going to be a little trickier because your second accent is on your left hand, but your left hand is not accenting. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maintaining it is crazy too. Here we go. 10. You see how my hi-hat goes rogue? Here we go. Again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, and these are really great for, yeah, again, checking your brain. You know, there are some things that I turn on autopilot for myself, you know, old dog, new tricks, or whatever. Or, you know, just I'm just operating on autopilot. Sometimes it's good to turn autopilot off to make sure you can actually still fly a plane. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here we go. Um, Here comes the next part, right? So we're doing double strokes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna take this a little slow, just so you guys can, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, lost it there. Here we go. Again, get the brain in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It's okay. Try it again. Practice ain't perfect. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay. It's okay. We tried again. This late at night. Done all the things in your day. And you can still do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here we go.